Right.
All right, questions for Coach Weber? Go ahead, Cole.
Coach, what was different in the second half as opposed to the first half?
Well, I don't credit to them. If you've watched their games, they've gotten behind to almost every team, even their exhibition games. East Central had them by 14, even into the second half. But they came out and attacked us. They were in attack mode. Their pressure was, really good. It disrupted us. And I guess sometimes halftime you take a deep breath, figure it out, and then we just attack them. The points in the paint, second half, if they're going to pressure us, and we just said we got to go at the hoop. I didn't think we went at the hoop in the first half. We settled 0 for 10 for 3 in that first half, settled with some empty possessions, and then hopefully, took care of the ball a little bit better in the second half. And we told the players transition and second chance points would be the difference in the game. And we were able to match them points off turnovers. We were, got the points in the paint, mainly second half. Fast break points is 9-8. But the second chance, and I think 2 or 3 of them were off of free throws, 16-8. You look at it, that's the game. That and a couple little plays, finish a layup, make another open 3 somewhere down the line that could have given us a little better chance. But we knew they were going to be good. We knew it would not be easy. Now you got to move forward, and you got another very, very good team in Illinois tomorrow.
Kellis?
Bruce, I guess, is it a good thing that you're going to be playing your old team, Illinois, here on just a short rest, so nobody really has time to think about it? Anything else that might go along with it?
It's for the players. They don't know or care. I mean, they just know it's right now they're rated in the top 20, and it's a challenge. They got a really good big guy, and we got to go back to that hotel, get something to eat, get hydrated, get some rest, and then, see what we can do tomorrow. The mental part of it now, this is about mental toughness. They got their butts kicked. They're going to come ready to play. We had a hard-fought game against a very good team. Now can we come back and play with that same intensity and be a little better execution, get some more assists, get a few more stops and be able to stop them and move forward as a team.
And was there anything from your vantage point you could see that led to the missed threes in the first half? Nerves, just needed better shot selection? What did you think there?
I think a couple of them were rushed. They closed out on us on some. And then when you don't have that rhythm, then the ones we had a few, I'd say we had 3 or 4 open ones that we didn't make. Even Nigel down the stretch out of timeout, we ran that little corner play for him. And he had a pretty good look. It just, again, they shoot 3 for 22 also. It's kind of ironic. Real intense game, very physical game. And sometimes it's hard to play that way and shoot the ball relaxed like you need to.
All right. Thanks, Bruce.
Guys, I'm actually having computer issues, so if you have a question for Coach, feel free to jump in.
Hey, Coach,
Ryan, go ahead.
You guys went with a 5-guard lineup at times tonight. What went into that decision?
Well, we thought that it would allow us to spread the court a little more and get to the hoop, and that was the whole goal of that. We knew somewhere along the line, because they play small ball also, that Ish would probably have to play some 5. You got to give them credit. Connor Vanover, I thought he was a really key for them in the first half. Ends up 14 points, 5 rebounds, just very, very efficient. +9 on the plus minus. So that he definitely got the advantage, over our bigs. But, the whole thing was to spread them a little bit, get the court, take advantage of their pressure and get to the basket. which we did. We end up out first half. I don't know what the points of the paint were, but I thought they were kind of dominating that. In the second half, we had a lot more points in the paint.
Coach Weber, how key was Selton when it came to getting the offense going to the hoop, and also adding intensity to the defense?
Well, he's grown as a player. The biggest thing he's grown is rebounding. A year ago at Christmas, I asked him if he'd ever get a rebound during his career, and now he has 9. He could be. Him and Mark are 2 leading rebounders. So, he's playing more physical. He can get to the basket, playing just a little more confidence, and he got us going. And we tried to get him some opportunities, get downhill with some actions, and he took advantage of it. So that now we need everyone to, if we're going to win and make progress as a team, we got to get more consistency out of everybody.
Coach, last year, in the middle of the season, there were some pretty tough losses for you guys early on I guess at halftime. You had that 18-point deficit. Just what does it mean for your team to be able to fight back in the second half, and what improvement have you seen in that front?
Well, we're a year older. We've added players that are more experienced. It's just part of the process. You saw the process last year during the year. Got to give them a lot of credit. It was the worst case scenario when you have COVID and you have a young team and you don't have practice. It's hard to compete. And we did make progress last year. They slapped us at the beginning, not literally physical, but they took it to us in the first half, and we got off the mat, and we went back at them.
Is there any other questions for Coach Weber? Ryan Black.
Hey, Bruce, I asked Nigel about this, but just how crushing was that when you guys are trying to make this comeback and you're trying to get the ball out of Likes' hands and he ends up making all 10 of these free throws in the final 2 minutes?
That was at the end. We just said double him and make somebody else bring it up, but that's easier said than done. He is very, very quick. He was the one that got the ball, and you got to give him credit. We put a lot of pressure on him and put him in some tough situations, and he was able to keep his poise. He might have lost it one time, but several other times we had no choice but then just to foul.
Thank you, Bruce.
There's no other questions for Coach. Coach, we appreciate your time.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, to anybody who was wanting to record and was having issues, I'm sorry, we were having technical difficulties on our side. We'll get the recording of this uploaded into the media Dropbox that we sent to all of you. So apologize for those tech difficulties. Thank you all.